traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1,800th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. And my job is to teach you how to read the charts, and I'm very good at my job, so let me do my job and help you do your job. Learn about the charts, learn about them from me at livewithoscar.com. Join me in my free live trading room. Before we talk about the trading room and the trades and what's going to happen tomorrow and all that good stuff, you must know that futures trading is extremely risky, can cause substantial financial loss. Volatility is getting wider, it's getting thicker, markets are whipping around. You've got to have risk capital to lose. You must be able to afford to lose that risk capital if you're going to get involved in this game. Make sure you put your stops in, put them in first, and if you'd like to try and win, come down to livewithoscar.com. Don't trade alone. Hang out with me, and I'll try to help you become positive in this game. So, the contest, the T-shirt contest, went on this week several times, and nobody won so far. Nobody won the contest yet. Each day I'm trying to give out at least one T-shirt. I want you cats to pick the close of the S&P, of the NASDAQ, of the Russell. Each day I give out some sort of a little contest that should be relatively easy to nail down. I mean, it's never easy to call the close, but you know, we try to come up with something so that you can win a T-shirt. So nobody won a T-shirt this week. Tomorrow I'm going to try 2 different contests to help you win that T-shirt. Would you throw to me? So here's the OMNI T-shirt. And this is what you get to win if you can call the S&P's closing for tomorrow on Friday. Come on down to livewithoscar.com and give me your pick. Stops and emotions right on the back. So, do you guys remember I went on a little 2-week hiatus because for like 3 straight weeks I literally got my ass kicked by these markets? I mean, I was like a babe in the woods. It was like my first day on the trading floor in 1982. I'm getting slapped and hit and beat up. So, I didn't know what else to do. I did what I always do when something like that happens to me. I went on a vacation. Came back feeling great. I've been doing great trading. And I think I figured out what was wrong with me during that time. I ordered a box of these shirts. They came in, and from the day they came in, I started having trouble trading. If you can tell me what's wrong with this picture, I'll tell you why I couldn't trade properly last month. I think that's the reason right there. So now we've got our reason. It couldn't possibly have been because I sucked last month. It had to be the shirt. You know how this works. Anyway, this month I don't suck. I'm going to be great, and so will you if you hang out with me. All right, traders, so what is on this board? We've got a green OMNI for Friday the 13th. Are you scared? This video is for it being filmed on a Thursday night for trading on Friday the 13th here in Las Vegas. It's the only place that it's Friday the 13th. You know that, right? In any event, don't believe in that nonsense. That is total nonsense. It means nothing. It's as good as the people who call retrograde with Mars and Venus and Jupiter and try to trade off of it. It's meaningless. Who cares? Friday the 13th. Go see the movie if you want. It's got nothing to do with the markets tomorrow. You want to learn about the markets tomorrow? Hang out with me in my live trading room and do your analysis. Stick to the charts. That's how you'll find out what's going to happen tomorrow. Not betting on Friday the 13th. Anyway, Russell, if you ask me, you compare the Russell, the S&P, and the NASDAQ. The Russell is the best buy on my board right now, and I'll show you the reason why. Then there's the Euro. Europeans, are you listening? Are you listening out there from Europe? I am telling you right now, technically, if the picture does not change, you guys are in trouble. Europe, the Euro itself, 6E, is in trouble. By September, October, that bad boy is going to take a bath. You will see it happen if the technical picture does not change. I will show you the chart reasoning why. Then you've got Apple projected higher and higher and higher by OMNI. Now OMNI's looking for this thing to get up there 200. I will show you the charts on that. So, what are we going to cover? The best buy on the board, if you ask me, is probably the Russell, but we're going to take whatever we can get filled in, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, whatever we can get on Friday we will buy. The Euro is absolutely in trouble right now. Technically, the snapshot, Europe, you got some problems coming at you. In the Euro, I'm not know about the whole damn continent, but the Euro is in trouble. And Apple absolutely looks great. Traders, I want you to come on down to Las Vegas. I want you to pick one of my seats. It's a very small class. I will teach you the art of Oscar's market navigational indicator, the OMNI. I will teach that to you personally here in Las Vegas over 5 days. If you dare, you come hang out with me. I will teach you the OMNI. I'm accepting applications now for my fall class. It happens in September, and there isn't much time left. If you'd like to be one of the members of my class that learn the OMNI this September, fill out your OmniCamp applications now. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, E-mini S&P daily bar. This was what was considered a double top. We went short for it on this day. It went down. That worked well. But now, look, back above the double top. This would be considered the double top right here. So at least for settling on Thursday, above the double top in your E-mini S&P. We did have a one-day pullback when we got there, but it rallied up since. So that's your E-mini S&P, right? NASDAQ, look at this bad boy. Nice blast off through all-time highs, double top, and settled above. Once again, this would be where your double top was, and it settled up here. Not bad, right? So you've got the NASDAQ and the E-mini above. Look at this Russell. Here's what's different. You've got a nice little flag pullback here in the Russell, which you did not get in the S&P and the NASDAQ. Russell looks like a better buy than the rest of them for a nice rally. I like the Russell. I will take a fill on anything I can get my hands on tomorrow as far as buying dips and indices. But I do like what we're seeing there. A little bit of a pullback in Russell will likely institute a buy or initiate a buy. So that's what I'm looking at in your Russell. Then we look at the NASDAQ on a weekly. Look at this beautiful chart on the weekly. Took out previous highs as I just showed you on the daily chart. This is now a weekly chart. On the daily chart, we took out those previous highs, but look at how beautifully this thing is just moving along. The target for 7,800, which doesn't even fit on this piece of paper right now, it's so much higher, is absolutely intact for this year. So it remains intact, and we expect NASDAQ to get there. And what else do we have for you? Now look at this. Europeans, pay attention. Head and shoulders on your daily Euro chart. This is backwards. That should say left shoulder, and that should say right shoulder. Sorry, kids, wasn't paying attention. Left shoulder, big head and shoulders here forming. Huge shoulder. Rallies up into a huge head. Comes back down, and we're not filled in on the right shoulder yet. In fact, you've got another 2.5 months, in my opinion, until this thing finally cracks. You need to almost even out on this side, and then down you should go. It came up from a really long way, created the head and shoulders, and has limited time, if you ask me. That's on your daily. Same thing on the weekly. And what you're looking at, time is limited, if you ask me. Head and shoulders, boom. This is on the weekly now. This goes back for months and months and months. This is big. So once this fills in, which should happen out until about September, October, the other side of the equation should take place. Now, can it rally a little bit until then? Sure, anything up here can happen, but this should be our end result sometime around September, October in your Euro. Pay attention. Be careful out there, Europeans. Can the picture change? Absolutely. But while it looks like this, that is what it's calling for. Mighty King Dollar is why this is happening. And I will say, Investors Business Daily, eat your heart out, baby. This is what a cup and handle looks like. I know you guys call it all the time. Every other chart's a cup and handle. It doesn't happen that often. This, my friends, is a cup and handle. Cup, handle, the dollar index, Mighty King Dollar, looks fantastic to me. It's got a projection all the way up here. The cup and handle is the exact opposite. Bullish projection for US dollar. We had a bearish projection on that last chart for the euro, and that is what we're looking at. So, bullish formation dollar, bearish formation in euro. That absolutely makes sense. We're looking at September, October for the euro's fate. Then you've got Apple, traders. This is a weekly, and we don't buy anything based on weekly charts. We're day traders. So The Apple chart for daily looks fantastic, but I just wanted to show you how well this chart is moving along on the weekly. All-time highs is here. We're here. All-time highs should be taken out in the next few days, sometime this month for sure. We should end up traveling somewhere near the 198, 199 level. Somewhere this month, we should get about that high in Apple, according to the analysis that I've been doing. Traders, come on down to livewithoscar.com. Join me in my live trading room, and I'll show you more charts and explain this Apple chart to you. So, traders, you've seen the charts. You've got my technical reasoning why, blah, 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 and blah. And that's what should happen tomorrow. So come on down to my site, and we'll discuss blah, 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 and blah. We'll see what we come up with. That's my reasoning, kids. You've seen it. Looks pretty good to me. Now, remember, come join the contest. Throw me that shirt, please. Come join the contest. Please start winning somebody's shirts for me. I got boxes of them. I want you to win them. You know, I should be selling them to you, but I'm giving them away, so come get them. Come on down to livewithoscar.com, jump in my live trading room, and we will take your best estimate. Hopefully you will be using a chart to come up with the answers to win a shirt tomorrow in my room. And if you can tell me what's wrong with this picture, once again, I'll tell you what was wrong with my trading last month. All right, traders, that's it. livewithoscar.com. Make sure you come see me, hang out with me in my live chat room, and above all else, keep your emotions out of trading. I know it isn't easy, but try. Say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are rock and roll, traders. Thank you so much for tuning into my videos, and I will see you all at my site. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.